Hello everyone, my name is Zuzana and welcome to my Piano Promise channel. This channel is dedicated to help everyone who wants to learn how to play piano and also everyone who already plays piano and wants to improve their piano playing. I'm between my lessons, it's Tuesday afternoon and I'm in my studio. I'm based in Sydney. And as I'm waiting for my students and practicing, I was just thinking how important it is to be in a space where we love being, especially when it comes to doing such a thing as a learning skills, as learning how to play piano, because it is about learning skills, but also it's about being expressive. It's about giving something to ourselves and feeling good about ourselves, and it's very good for our well-being. So I was just thinking how I love my space, how I love being here, because well, I spend a lot of time here. If not teaching, then I love being here and practicing, preparing myself for lessons, or just doing my other things. And also all my students love coming here. It's a space they always say, wow, I love being here, it's so peaceful and so relaxing. And yeah, there's no one who doesn't like coming here, and I'm just very proud to say that I finally have a space I really love, and I created something which is good for me and I really enjoy, but also everyone else who comes here, so my friends as well, and of course my students and their families. I have 3 rooms here. I have 2 teaching rooms, one with the grand piano where I'm actually right now, and there is another room where I have 2 pianos, one digital piano and one upright piano. And I'm going to show you my studio just briefly so you can see where I teach, and just you can relate to me more by seeing where I am. So and the reason why I'm saying that, because as I think how it's important, and I thought also a lot of my students, well, they come here, but occasionally I go to their homes and I just see where the pianos are. And of course it depends where they live, if they're in apartments or in the house, and how big is the space, and what's their life situation. Are they single? Do they have children or partners or flatmates? So really that also dictates where the piano is. But I always say it's good if you can have it in a space where you love being, because if you want to become a good piano player, of course it means that you have to spend some time being with your piano, and it's also creating this relationship with your piano, with the instrument, and also being in a space you love. So well, ideally is to be somewhere where you are not disturbed by sound, noises. But like my studio, it's not, from this respect, it's not ideal, because there is a quite noisy street with lots of buses and cars, but I just love space so much. It's so it's sunny, and despite of the traffic being busy, I don't mind it, because actually I still am able to focus on my students as well, and then we have a little bit of excitement outside of my studio. So yeah, so it's important to be in space where you can actually be comfortable, where you are relaxed, where you can focus. Depends, you know, some people prefer if it's more connected to other activity in the house, so it could be in a living area, but probably the best is then to have a digital piano with headphones, so you can actually practice while you have all these you know, activities happening around you. So digital piano is good for this reason, because actually, as I said, you can have the headphones, you can turn the volume down or up, so that's the advantages of this instrument. So other thing, it's about, you know, the light, for example. You know, my piano tuner is not very happy because my, you know, piano here is quite close to the window. Yes, and I try, as I will show you, I try to close my blinds, so the piano, there is no direct sun on a piano, because you know, piano gets very quickly out of tune. And I do understand it, but this is the studio I have, and the way how I could be actually organized here. So yeah, so it's about, then also if you can avoid not to be close to the window where you have constant draft and the wind and air, so that also helps. It's not good for the piano if you are talking about acoustic piano, so lots of people you know, we have a digital piano and there is acoustic. Lots of people say, oh, I have a normal piano at home, and I say, well, it's acoustic piano. So yeah, and for me, you can see what's important is to have a nice objects around me, because I think the music is, you know, it's about expression. It's about creating a sound, and I just see it's a part of the bigger picture. So I like when I'm surrounded with nice things, and I have let's say candles, and nice fragrance around me if I can. So that helps me to be more relaxed, and just enjoying the, not just playing, but also atmosphere around me. So atmosphere is very important, and I just sometimes I think that people just, you know, oh yeah, I'm going to play piano, so I will put it somewhere in the bedroom. I'm not saying that can't be in a bedroom, but I think it's nice to create a nice space around that. So I think I'm going to show you just very briefly my studio, because as I said, I'm proud of my studio, and just show you what helps me. So yes, recently I'm very proud to say I got this beautiful painting, which is I just was fascinated by the colors and by the fish and the flow of this painting. And every time when I look at it, it just helps me to be energized and inspired. And it has the same effect to my students. Everybody's like, wow, we love this painting. So this is my space where I have my also music. I try not to be too fast, and as you can see, this is my grand piano. Here I have Yamaha grand piano, and yeah, I mentioned, as you can see, busy street buses, but I don't mind, actually I like it. So this is my what helps me, talking about object, this is my Fred. Meet my Fred, who helps me. It's from one of my lovely students, and he knows that I can, well, I pretend that I'm always very calm and very in peace, but occasionally I have my moments. So this is what I got for Christmas, and since I have it, I just love looking at my Fred, and he became my big friend. Okay, so that's outside. There's a little sitting area. Sometimes when it's sunny and I have time, I just sit here and relax. And you can see another spot which I love is that I have my plants here, and painting and rose quartz. I love crystals. That helps me to be relaxed as well, calm, if you would like to say that. Now this is my this is a waiting area. So sofa, tea, coffee for my students if they feel like they would like to, or they're waiting between my lessons. And this is my other room where I have two pianos, as I mentioned. This is my new piano. I'm very proud of this beautiful upright piano. It's Schimmel, German brand, Schimmel Classic, and it's just a beautiful piano. Then here, okay, I have a digital piano, a Clavinova by Yamaha. Great piano, great digital piano, which I'm using. Well, there are a lot of my students coming to practice here before the lessons, or I'm using it for my Skype lessons or online lessons. Here, my desk, sofa. My favorite color is hot pink, one of my favorite colors. The little printer. And that's it. So you can see you can see also tripod. Now you can see me in my big window. It's not I have put it there, it was already here, but actually it's not bad for when I'm teaching how to sit posture, hand position. And I said to my student, just look at your hands, how you sit. That helps. Also, that actually reminds me, as a tip for practicing, you know, many times we don't have really good posture, and I always say to everyone, just if you can, have a mirror, and you can watch yourself. It's actually very could be very helpful. So that helped me because my posture wasn't the same. I had to work on it, so that helped me. So yeah, coming back to the space, so you could see my space. I hope that you liked it. As I said, I really enjoy it, and I use it for teaching, but also, as I mentioned, I come practicing and everything else. And then also sometimes I have my students and friends and the families coming here, and we have a little, I call it get together, where we play, we have a drink, we have food. So we created a little community because I focus on teaching adult students, and it just helps because then we have chance to also share a love for music, for piano. And I just love that my students know each other as well. Not all of them obviously, but you know, some of them they do. So yeah, so coming to this, as I said, you know, if you can create a nice space at home where you can have a nice atmosphere, where you can be relaxed because you need to be focused, you need to be kind of in peace with yourself, because as we know, playing piano is not always very fun and peaceful as much as we love it, and rewards are great, but it's a journey, and this journey could be full of nice feelings and positive feelings, but also, as we know, frustration plays their role, and anxiety as well, and fear as well, self-doubt, all these negative feelings are there as well. So it's important to know you're feeling safe and you feel like this is your space, where it's your space and space with your piano, because I always say it's piano, you are creating this relationship with your piano, and it's your friend, it should be your friend. And also playing the piano, it's a journey, it's a really beautiful journey, full of challenges, obstacles, but also when you get to stages of improving, then it's so rewarding. And I always say, enjoy this journey. So I hope that you like my studio, and I just gave you a little bit of insights why I love my studio and why it helps me to be let's say in peace with myself, and relaxed and strong as well, and patient, because it's important when we teach. Patience is important. As I call it these days, it's undisciplined. I'm not so patient, but everybody else sees me as a very patient, so that's great. So yeah, so good luck with your practicing and learning. And if you like my video, if you could please subscribe to my channel, that would be great. I would really appreciate it, and I will be coming with the new videos every week. Thank you.